Alright, we're just doing some Manor EXP. I got invited and taken over from Router. No one else seemed to be streaming, so I decided to hop on. And yeah, let's get some EXP all day. Do some exciting grinding. Get some levels. Everybody needs more levels. Apparently I got some cool spells at level 14, so yeah. Gotta make it happen. Hey, hey! Check it out. Named Hola. Apparently we got the legs. Chain. Nice, look at those legs, this sound awesome. Those are some good legs. Wow, sick. Sick legs. Alright, let's take a picture of this. Yeah, nice. Well done. Well done. You don't get to roll. Oh, snap. You don't get to roll. Ooh, grit. Monk. Love it. Oh, not my group. Not my call. I'll let them work it out. Oh, he says he doesn't need to roll, he just gets them. Fucking sick. That's so nice. This is a very good group. Just like no, we don't roll for things here. You're the tank. You get the shit. Alright, let me submit this to the fan site. Very nice. Yeah, the other warrior, Router, he left just before. Oh well. Leaves just before the big money, but that's how it goes. That's what happens.
Tel Aviv.
Alright, here we are. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, gang. Let's set up my camera and whatnot. Sweet. Do some mezzan, do some discording. This new spell that gives mana to the group members, so I can replenish like a bubble of mana to them, which is pretty nice. Hymn of Devotion, what's that? Must be some pally buffs or something. Got him as that. Yeah, man, monks can only wear cloth. That's a bit rough. There's not much. I mean, you're competing with the int casters, the pure casters for cloth, which is pretty tough. But I mean, there's like no AC on cloth. I guess monks are really going the route of you will wear nothing. You will be naked and punching. Which was like the original vision of monks in EQ, I believe. They originally were given like no loot. You were like naked with, I don't know, barely any loot from Guk, and you pretty much had your little cured silk G woos fighting garbage. It was like you're punching with fists and just being non-material kind of class, which I think they changed their mind on. Since people play these games to get loot and get stuff, and if you remove that from the equation, then people are kind of like, well, what am I doing here? You know, why am I playing if I'm not getting pixels? Alright, I gotta drink my water. I forgot about staying hydrated. Whoa. These guys teleporting around is pretty funky. Very scary stuff. Yeah, when I tab out of the game, it kills all the sound. Don't think there's anything I can do about that until they fix the game, because I play windowed mode, so whenever I click out of the game, that's what happens. No fix. Maybe one day. I wish I had better buffs. I wish Enchanters had haste. That'd be nice. It'd be nice if we could buff more than just mana regen. I like the EQ Enchanter. In EQ we had good buffs. We could buff resist, we could buff haste, mana. I think shamans here can buff melee haste, but not enchanters. Enchanters here can't do that yet. Oh, that's cool. I like the lighting. Alright, alright. Got some skeletons coming up. Ah, where does this music come from? Whoa. The graphics are funky. This is a big pendulum on my screen. Like right up there in my face. Love it. Ah. Don't hit me, bro. Okay, 1 sec. Alright, we're back. We're back. What's this heal on Riggs? Yeah, boy, full heal. 314 heal. Yeah, sick. So I can steal this spell using turn. And what it does is it gives me the spell to cast, so I'm basically like flipping the spell on them. But yeah, it's a 1 minute 30 cooldown, so can't do it completely freely, but pretty quickly every 90 seconds. It's pretty nice. Mm-hmm. Oh, Heartstopper. It sounds like such a badass spell, but I don't think it does that much damage. Maybe it would do more damage to me. Oh. What's he doing? Just flipping in and out of whatever that is. Ember Blast. Bolt of Fire, I'll take that one. Watch this! 128 damage. So many mastery points. So little to spend it on. One minute on my cabbage wraps. Time to eat more cabbage. That's what happens when you don't assist. Yep. Brutal. Yep. Well. Yes, we'll run back. That's what happens. Ha ha ha! This guy Ken, he was under my level. I was like level 10 or 11, and he was like level 8 and 9. Look at him now, level 19. What a winner. He's got real feign death now, not just the fake feign death. Alright, let's get that WS. Get that sweet, sweet WS. Let's go. Kind of funny how quickly bolt kills. What's that? You can interrupt him all you want. Easy peasy. That's a good question. Just let me play the damn game. Server population is not the greatest. Let's see, who all? So this is the who all list. So I guess if you want to count these people, that's who all. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 16, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 30-ish people, looks like. There's 30 people online. Well, not many. Yeah, VIP servers. At the moment, there's no other servers except VIP servers. So it's season 2. I think we're in week number 2, season 2 or something like that, or maybe week number 3. No, week number 2. Yeah, because I think it started on like the end of March. So it's been a weekend, maybe a half week and 2-3 days. So it's just VIPs still for now, for the next like 3 weeks, and then the champions can play after that. So still VIP only, which is why the population is a bit smaller, because it's only the premium VIP supporters. The general population is waiting patiently. See, at the moment, the people that are still online are getting very tired. It's very late. No, I don't. My last EQTLP was in 2009. 2010. I played on Fippy. I tried to play one since, like Finigel. Oh. I tried to play, but the XP was like too slow, and I don't like instances. So the added instance content, so pretty much everything on the TLPs is instanced, and it's all like marketplace heavy. So there's a lot of like chrono and yeah, a little bit of like, you know, RMT through chrono. Lots of people box, lots of people do naughty things. And the game is quite different. So the classic EQ experience from back when I played back in 2002, 2003 only seems to exist on the emulator servers, which is where I've been playing for quite a while. There's an EQ Mac emulator server, which is preserving the game like it was back in 2002. So it uses like an era-accurate client. And it doesn't have maps, it doesn't have marketplace, it doesn't have any of the new mechanics. So like target rings, a standard target window, no instances. The spell mechanics are just like they were back in the day. The melee combat mechanics are just like they were back in the day. So that's like the true classic old school experience that I know. And you know, it's got its bugs, it's got its challenges, it's not perfect. Yeah, I've kind of been playing there for like 7 years now, so quite a while. Made a good home for myself there. But yeah, we beat the game, so to speak. The guild. So Planes of Power released about 2 years ago. 2 years and like 3 months ago. And the guild that I'm with managed to defeat Quarm, the endgame boss in Dragons, so now we're just kind of like farming it and stuff, and there isn't really any more progression to do. And, oh, see if I can heal Regs. Watch this, and we're gonna bring him back from the dead. Yes! Sick! Ha ha ha! Oh, that was great. That was awesome. Heal him. Full. The 200 damage. That was great. Yeah, so EQ1 is like, yeah, I've seen it all on the Planes of Power EQ emulator server that I play. And EQ2, I never actually played EQ2, never ever. Never got into it. So back in the day when I played EverQuest, I quit in 2003. Because I wanted to go to university, so I needed to go to school and study stuff. And I figured if I kept playing EQ, then I would not do the study stuff. I'd basically be wasting my time in school if I didn't focus on that. So I made the decision to quit the game cold turkey. And I quit for good like 5 years, 5 and a bit years, to focus on school. So I missed EQ2 and I missed the World of Warcraft train. So I got pretty close to playing World of Warcraft. I think one day I really wanted to give it a try because that's what everyone was playing. And I walked into a store and I held the box in my hand, the game box, and I was humming and humming. I almost bought it. I almost went to the checkout to buy it, and then I decided, no, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna get addicted to a new MMO. So I managed to resist the temptation and never played it. You guys gotta fucking assist, man, I'm telling you. You guys gotta behave. You're only killing yourselves. This Luna Enchanter, that was 16 just the other day. How are people getting like 3 levels in a day? Like, this is ridiculous. What are these kids doing to get so many goddamn levels? I think I've been level 13 for like the last 4 days, because I haven't really had time to play. And when I EXP'd, I just went into like Goblin Caves, which is garbage EXP. These people are like, buff stacking and killing at fort. Ha! Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. These kids. Yeah, that's... I mean, if you're killing in fort, then you're killing what, like mobs? Like 6, 7, 8 levels above you? That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I see what they mean. Oh my god, dude, that's ridiculous. 1,000 attack power? What? Yeah, that's ridiculous. Okay, I see what they mean about exploits and watching people and stuff and skewing the game stats. That's quite naughty. Should not do that, people. Please don't do that. It's just going to result in a wipe. Like the dev said, you're just skewing all the stats and all the game info. So yeah, I mean, if you just power level to 20, yeah. You get too high, you'll just end up on the other server where it's even more lonely at this time. There'll be like nobody on. It's lonely enough right here, right now, let alone at level 22 plus. But, you know, if you can get higher level, then you can farm more things, and things are a lot easier, but man, that's some naughty, naughty stuff. I thought the buff stacking stuff was like, I mean, shows how much I know. I thought the buff stacking stuff was just cosmetic, like as it just appeared like it worked, but if it's really fully stacking buffs and people are getting so many hit points and stuff, it's a pretty crazy bug that isn't getting fixed. They need to like do an emergency hotfix for that one. You can't just leave bugs like that in the game. And if they leave it for days and days like this, like it's been a week and a half, if they leave it like that, you can't really get mad at people for exploiting. Like if everyone's, you know, just stacking buffs and you leave it for a week, safe to assume that it's intended, right? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't read about the TLP server. Sorry, I can't really give you much info about it. I saw a few people that did little YouTube videos just about the rule set. So apparently one's going to be like a normal TLP server and one is going to be more like Mischief with free trade, so like Ferionovi and Mischief, which sounds pretty fun. I think people like that. People like the craziness of getting raid loot and trading it around and that kind of stuff. So I mean, that sounds fun. But the fort group, those naughty buff stacking kids getting like 3 levels a day, that shit sounds crazy. I don't know what to tell you, you naughty, naughty children. I don't know much about the TLPs, but like I only hear about it when something crazy's going on, when there's some drama. Like when that Oakwind TLP was being made, the one with like the first to engage rule set, and they like rushed the implementation of it, so everything was like super broken and stuff. That sounded fun. I joined in on the discussions and the spicy drama around that, when they were trying to like code the mechanics and people were just like running past like raid mobs and stuff, because if you engage them and then they're pathing back to spawn, everything's like grayed out and not attacking anyone and stuff, so it was like super exploitable. But I mean, one expansion every 3-4 months, I mean that seems fast to me, you know? Like on my EQ emulator server, we had one expansion every like a year and a bit. And the last expansion, so between Luckland and Plains of Power, there were 4 years. It took them 4 years to make POP, so about a 2-year break after they made Luckland, so they could just relax, because they spent a lot of time developing Luckland. So they did like not much for 2 years, and then in the remainder of the other 2 years they were doing some data collection, making the pop zones and stuff. So yeah, we were like in Luckland limbo for 4 years. So these TLP kids saying new expansion every like 4, 5, 6 months, 9 months, that is fast. That is like accelerated content. Alright, check out this heal. You like my turn heals? 250 damage heals. Nice. Yeah, true. Early access for Monsters Memories in 2026. Yep, that's a good goal. Beta Black Tom. I don't think I need this. Do I need this? Do I want this? Tom? I don't have a one-hand weapon to use it, so I don't know. I've got a two-hand staff. I don't think I'll use a Tom. I don't have a one-hand weapon, so just greed that shit. I want a shield. I need a offhand shield for Enchanter, but I have a feeling that it's gonna be a wee way away. All the shields right now are for paladins and warriors and fancy boys like that. I'll just grade it, I guess. Beta Black Tome. Held. Which slot is held? Secondary hand? Like which slot is held? Yeah, see, I don't have a fucking book. Is there even a graphic for this? Nope, no graphic. Oh else. Oh, ouch. Named up and we're getting molested. Not great. I don't think I can mez it. Damn, ouch. Give mana to the chamois, but... Rip! Rip! No, bro. Pretty funny, got the name but couldn't kill it. Yeah, revenge than bedtime. Seems like a good plan to me. We can do it, guys. Just gotta believe. Alright, Riggs. Hold it together, my man. Gotta believe in Riggs to not die instantly. If the tank dies, then we're in trouble. Yeah, true. Alright, let's get this appetition. Yeah, the shaman dot heals are a bit crazy. Like in this game, you just get some. I don't even know what the name is, but it like just dot heals you to full. It's kind of crazy. Seems broken. Yeah, heal over time, like torpor button crack. So we've got who's still on the way? The Pally. It used to be even stronger. Jeez. Yeah, Scream Nerf. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, they're like pet's quite strong, and they have the best heals, and they can res. Like how are shamans a resing class? Yep. Lots of tuning balance decisions still. Yep. Yeah, it kind of feels like, you know, some classes just had everything thrown at them because I guess they were delivered early, and they're just like, oh yeah, you need more abilities, you need more spells, have this, have that, and then like a new class comes out, and you're like, oh, what do we give them? How about something completely useless and garbage? Like, what's the summoner gonna be like? You know, the summoner and the druid and the ranger, like, what are the druid heals going to be? Are they going to be better than shamans, or are they going to be like total hot garbage? Who can say? We'll find out. Yeah, Dialords and rogues. Yeah, rogues seem to have insane abilities. Like, how do rogues have all these crowd control abilities? How can they like root mobs and snare mobs and basically be like a crowd control equivalent to an enchanter? How does that make sense? Riddle me that, Batman. Where's the DPS, man? Am I gonna have to start meleeing on my enchanter? That's he's level 13 warrior and level 10 monk and paladin. These mobs will be like retcons to them. It's gonna be a tough gig. Nobody's LFG, nobody's even online. Yes, the Dialord's a chain, okay. Yeah, they seem strong, but... Too tired. How are you always up? You're always around and always, up and chatting and all throughout the day. Do you sleep, man? Like, I mean, I know your nickname is is representative of you being an insomniac, but hope you're not up till like 6 in the morning every night. This is my normal wake time. All right, cool. That's great. That means when I get high enough level, we can hang out. In like, okay, cool, gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, one day when I get level 20 sometime in the next year. for the next character wipe, hopefully. Maybe we can group sometime. If the level 30 is the cap, and you can't level past that, maybe one day I can catch up. Okay, this guy... Yeah, I need a better mana regen spell. I get a better one at like level 20, it's ridiculous. I gotta wait all the way to level 20. One day! That'll be the day. Don't hold your breath, kids. Celestial light. Ah, they interrupted my celestial light. Oh, man. Alright, let's not die. Let's mez. Let's get him. Too bad I can't charm one of these and then unleash. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, so if these guys are all level 10... Yep, that explains why you're in my time zone. Those are my hours. My, normal New Zealand time zone hours. Story checks out. Yeah, I don't think the style is working very well. It's not giving me very cash money vibes. I might switch to a dot or something for the named. The pathetic little DPS that I do have, I'll give it a try. This one. Cranial Grip. Alright, we're getting... No! No repops. Let's not get repops. Gotta kill quicker so we don't get repops. Yeah, Dialer and Shaman is the baseline, and just like make them OP as fuck. It's an interesting situation they got themselves into. Just like in EQ when they gave clerics complete heal at level 39, and then they're like, huh, what do we do now? And the whole game had to be balanced for like the next 5 expansions around the fact that clerics said complete heal. Same with the Shaman slow at level 51 when in EQ, when Shamans got their Turgor's Insect slow, the 70% slow. It was kind of like, okay, well, where do we go from here? And then literally the entire game had to be balanced around, hey, Shardock, what up? Yeah, the whole game had to be balanced around this Shaman ridiculous slow. They had to like add in like reverse slowers and slow mitigators and all sorts of stuff because one spell just reduced DPS by 70%. Ain't doing short stuff, we're just doing the grinding. Doing some grinding, I'm level 13. Shit takes a while. Got repops. So we don't have anyone on, so who LFG? There's nobody on, there's nobody LFG. And we just got a bunch of level 10s trying to kill this content. And stuff's respawning on us, and we got a name that we can't kill. So things are spicy. Shaman Pet. So how did the Shaman Pet aggro there? Is it because of the heal over time? Bro, how long does it take you, Shordock, to fucking email support and log a ticket and get your access sorted? You've got, I think you got like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks to sort it. Get in there, man. Hey, you paid good money to play this. You should sort it out. Days and days and days. You're like fucking doing TAKP tech support. You need to sort your own stuff out. Stop helping other people and sort your own shit out. All I do. Yeah, the aggro is weird, so I think it's based on... Oh ho ho! Alright, survive, survive, survive. Let's slow it down, let's slow it down. Alright, nice named. Let's try to live. I don't know how to help besides just DPS and not pull aggro, hopefully. And there's a big nasty spell. Yeah, this is good. Bolt of fire. I can do that. Throw it back at him. Oh, resist! Come on. Come on, bro. Yeah! Did it. Beat the named. We did it. Yeah, I don't know. Do I want the robes? I'll give the tome to this man's. Let's go. So are these robes better for me? I don't know. Wisdom 10 mana. What's wisdom do? Spell power, spell crit versus what? Intelligence does. Yeah, spell power as well. What's spell power? Where's my spell power? Weapon damage, attack power, crit chance. Is there a spell power? Yeah, spell power 18. Spell power 17. Alright, cool. I got higher crits and higher spell power and higher skill. Yeah, I think of these mana pool. What's the mana pool difference? 176? 166? It's identical. Identical mana. Yeah, my mana pool seems to be identical with these robes. So one is 10 mana and one is 2 intellect. Oh, I think the Ghastly robe's just his flat 10 mana, so that'll be that. That'll be why. Yeah. So will my intellect be higher, like higher level, I guess? Yeah, it'll scale as a level, yeah. Increases spell crit, increases mana. And this one is... yeah. Increases spell crit. They both increase spell crit. One increases mana. One increases spell power. I don't know. Yeah, cool. Yeah, sweet, whatever. There, I mean, I can give the robe back to Somakutla, because he gave me the robe. Gave me the original Xyrus robe. So if you want your robe back, I can give it back. Yeah. I'm not big on DPS as it is. Intellect is spell crit. Spell power. So yeah, this actually 3 wisdom gives me more spell power than +2 spell power, so yeah, the bigger mana pool does help with mezzes, that's for sure. At the moment it seems to be flat. But I guess should the intelligence scale with high level. But also as I get high level, things will get better with my mana regen capacities. So I can like do more mana bullshit. I do like having no spell cooldown whatsoever though. See, that was Shaman Pet breaking Mez. Is he still breaking Mez? Yep. Still is. What does Charisma do? Working with Mez, what does Charisma do for Mez? It doesn't say anything here. So one thing I couldn't figure out is Constitution. Like, what is that? Increases armor class and crowd control resilience. So does this like reduce mobs' resilience against my Mez, or does it reduce my Mez? Sorry, increase my Mez resilience if mobs try to Mez me? Yep, AC, I assume it makes more sense if you're a plate tank or someone that actually has AC. I'm just a cloth boy who doesn't have anything. Ghastly robes. It's just Incaster, so really weird that we got wisdom and stuff, but... Oh yeah, the other robes are better, I guess, from 8 armor. So this is 5 armor, this is 8 armor. I think my armor class from 69 to 72. The big difference. 3 AC. Thank you, Poyden. You'll take it. You're like that that meme of that girl being force-fed milk with the ponytail. Oh boy, this is not good. Oh boy. I need to nuke this. There's this. There's a guy here that's gonna be... 2 spell singers, oh boy. Oh no, it mez me, are you kidding me? Bro. Oh great, now it's getting dark. And no one's got a torch on. No! Shaman Pet, stop it! No, Shaman Pet, no! Ho, ho, ho. Mr. Shaman Pet, please. Please don't do it. No one's got a torch and no one can switch to a torch. Bro, the Shaman Pit is fucking carrying us, man. He can't unsummon it. We've got 2 level 10s for DPS. This is the meme. This is Voiden telling me to use his robe. Feeding me the robe, and he's like, "You will take it." Alright, torch time, let's go. We can see, yeah. Yeah, we did it, team, we did it. Yeah, the Shaman Pit is like half the DPS of this group probably, so just gotta deal with it. We all love it. Feels good. How much EXP did I get? Oh, I got a bubble in a bit. Darkness, final boss. Yeah, I hope the end game, like, the dragon just, like, burns your retinas and gives you permanent just blackness, so you gotta fight him blind. That'd be great. The final boss. Can't see anything, good luck. Alright, I gotta drink my cabbage wraps. Stay hydrated, folks. Yeah. I did Shodok, that was a good one. The Asmongold's Pantheon video where he just rips the shit out of it. They're like, you guys, just play any other games. Just play other games. No, not that one. Anything but that one. I don't know, he kind of sold me on it with the video. He talked about how you're not allowed to have fun until you've spent 100 hours grinding. Yeah. It's a funny story with being blind in EQ. It still happens on raids. Like, there's a few mobs in Plains of Power that blind you, so they have like an AE blind, and they have like a single target blind on the tank and shit like that. Kind of funny. In Plain of Water, there's a Hydrotha, this like squid. It basically blinds the tank, so you have to like chain cure it. So shamans and clerics gotta spam their like cure blindness spell, because there's a tank you're trying to position the mob and you're constantly getting pushed in the water. And if you know, as a warrior, your aggro isn't really very good. So if you go out of melee range, the mob will just start attacking other people. So if you don't get the blind cured, then the tank gets pushed, the mob just starts turning and attacking other people and like ripping through the raid. Especially around like riposte, around 10% health. It's great, everybody loves it. But yeah, basically you like go completely blind. So the raid leader has to say, by the way, these mobs blind, if your screen turns black, don't panic. You didn't lose your internet connection, you didn't, you know, you didn't lose power, it's just blind in EQ, and we'll cure you. So it's still pretty funny. A bunch of mobs in Plane of Fire as well. If you do the Fenin event, along the way there's a couple of mobs that blind. There's one demon and one spider that have a blind. It's great. It's awesome. And then it points out the clerics and healers that never bought the spell. So sometimes you ask, you know, a cleric to cure blind, and they're like, oh, I don't have that spell, and it's like a level fucking 9 spell or something, and they just never bought it. It's like, well, you kind of have to buy your spells, banans. Can you please go to the newbie town and buy your spells? So sometimes it's a bit ridiculous like that, because you assign a cleric or a shaman to heal the, you know, sorry, cure the tank, and they don't have the spell. Pretty cool. Ah, Max A, Ranger, and Pop TKP server. Yeah, nice. Which guild were you in? Were you in Bloodguard or Paragon or anything like that? Any of the major guilds that were breaking through, maybe like Destiny or someone? Yeah, I mean, Asmongold, I don't agree with his views, but it's still good content. It's still funny. Like, you know, he still makes a post about it, and people still hear about it. You know, like, any publicity is good publicity. He can rip into things and blah, 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 but a lot of people would never have heard of Pantheon. Yeah, exactly. He is definitely someone that gets a lot of views, so if you've never heard of the game, and he starts like ripping into it and stuff, and you know, if you watch him, then you'll know that the content that he makes is for views. It's not necessarily, you know, truth. It's just whatever is funny. You know, like all these reaction videos. It's the idea is to get content engagement views and make people laugh, not about like having an accurate representation or worldview. So if he's saying something about your game, then people that know can be like, I know he's full of shit, but this game looks cool. It's like, I've never heard of this game. What is it? This looks awesome. So people that play Pantheon are not going to be fazed by his video, and people that do not know about Pantheon are going to hear about it, and they'll be like, this game sounds dope. So, yeah, exactly. Just like a lot of other content streamers, you know, you gotta balance your content. You gotta, like, get that edgy content. Like, I know, I follow a few, you know, influencers or, like, Instagram people that have awful takes on things. And, like, the worst advice. And, you know, all the comments are people just, like, disagreeing with them. And they're like, oh, that was a bad take. Oh, my God, you're fucking stupid, blah, blah. But people engaging in dissing the OP, the post, the creator, is like engagement, you know, like they're engagement farming by, you know, trolling, basically, like being intentionally provocative or intentionally wrong. But then you have people arguing in the comments. That's like, boom, that's engagement. That's money, baby. That's what gets your post boosted, and that's what gets the algorithm feeding your content to other people, because they're like, wow, everyone's talking about it, which is the whole point of social media, is like, you know, it feeds you either shit you agree with or shit you like really strongly disagree with. There's no like middle ground, you know. It's either like extremely bubble of opinion, or like, oh my god, these people are opposite of everything I stand for, and like you get really upset. Then you argue, and everyone's a Nazi or whatever the fuck the latest flavor of the insult is, and that's engagement. That's just ads, you know. Get those clicks. Yeah, he does. He does seem like very short-sighted, like, you know, going out, spending a few hours grinding mobs to hit level 2 or level 3. I mean, yeah, that sounds good to me. It's not a bad game. Just because you're not soloing to level 60 in 4 hours like in WoW doesn't make it a bad game. And, you know, start the game and it's like, oh, it doesn't have maps. Oh my god, the horror. How could you possibly not have maps and exclamation marks with quests telling you all this garbage that you gotta do, with a little arrow pointing you to the next waypoint, to whatever the fuck handheld cookie cutter roller, what's it called when it's like rail cart kind of a game where it guides you through everything. God forbid there's an open world and people can just do whatever they want. Yeah, theme park, yeah. Like those games like, you know, God of War and whatever, where you're like literally in a rail cart, you know, you just kind of, you're just going through cinematic, like your play is just you triggering different cinematics, and it's just guiding you to the next waypoint that then triggers like some kind of movie experience thing. And Yeah. Oh shit, this guy again. Damn, dog. Damn, dog. We going, we going, we going. Alright, let's nuke this guy before we all fall asleep. Gotta give some mana to the shaman. Feed him some heals. Feed him heals. Nuke, nuke, nuke. DPS, let's go. Go, DPS. Fiery Surge, hell yeah. Sick. Oh, Mungo! We got a replacement monk. Yeah, sick. Oh man, ranges. Ranges will be fun. I love ranges in EQ, man. In EQ, ranges are very fun. But you have to wait till Planes of Power, basically, or like late Luckland for the ranges to be good. So ranges in EQ were total hot garbage. In Classic, you're like a bad rogue, basically. So, because there was like no bow mechanics really. Like, you couldn't, you didn't have unlimited arrows. You had to like replenish all your arrows, and the damage for bows was nothing. So, ranges did nothing in EQ for Classic Kunark and Velius, and only in Luckland when AAs came out did they give them some kind of decent damage with bows. And yeah, they had buffs, and they could like they could use their weapon shield ability to like hold for a sec. Like if you need to emergency tank a mob for 10 seconds and then die. That was Rangers. But yeah, Death Touch, that's right, they were Death Touch fodder. That was the joke in like Plane of Fear. It was always sacrifice a ranger. Same in Plane of Sky. Any Death Touching mob was just, alright, send out the ranger fodder. But then in Luckland they got really good because they got AAs that doubled their archery damage. They introduced a mechanic that made mobs, made your arrows do twice damage if the mob was standing still, so it was being tanked. So your damage like basically like quadrupled. And on top of that, you got Endless Quiver, which gave you unlimited arrows, so you could get like a really good single arrow to last you forever. And then, of course, they got much better bows, so there was like Vex-style bows and stuff like that. So the game got significantly better for Rangers, got a lot more fun. And one of the cool things with Rangers is you could like do range DPS, you could be like way further than a wizard is. So a wizard can cast spells maybe like 200 range or maybe like 230, 240 range with extended range focus items. Whereas a ranger could shoot from 400 range, so it was like twice the distance of casters. So you had these rangers just going pew 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 from miles away, and that was great fun. It's good fun. It's good fun. So I hope they do something cool with rangers here. I hope it's not like some bullshit consumable arrow where like you're harvesting maple to fucking make arrows. like good lord, imagine if you had to like have entire bags full of arrows that you had to like woodworking fletch or whatever with maple logs. So every day you'd be like shooting 100 arrows and then spending 4 hours harvesting. Imagine the horror. Yeah. On TAKP, you had to use some kind of a autofire macro or something, so because everyone was doing it essentially, the devs had to allow it. So the server has a list of allowed activities that you can AFK macro. One of those being spell skill ups, so you could like you could practice spell skills overnight. You could swim. You could work up like forage and whatever. And they added autofire as one of the allowed activities because everyone was just doing it. Because you could back in the Mac days. Back on the Mac, you had a stack of pennies, and the keyboards on Macs automatically repeated the keys if you held them pressed. So people had like, it was called like penny rolling, where you would stack up, put a stack of pennies on a hotkey number 1 or whatever, and it would just hit ranged attack over and over. So they were just like, yeah, you gotta macro that shit. Yeah, you can't. There's no way you can fucking like manually press ranged attack 3 times a second for the duration of a fight. Like, come on, there's no way. You could, you know, people had mechs could do it like almost natively, but people on PC would basically have to use like a keyboard repeater, either through their Logitech or third-party apps or something like that. But yeah, oh shit, oh monk. Well, hey, there we go, rest. Oh my god, everyone's dying. Everyone is dead. Consumable arrows, man. Fuck. It's gonna be a nightmare. Alright, I'll give Shaman some mana banana. I can give you a little bit of mana, but not a lot of mana. Think about the economy, man. Think about the crafting people that want to level to level 30 so they can spend all fucking day harvesting trees and making arrows. What about those people? You know? What will they do if you make arrows not consumable? Think of the children. Think of all the employment opportunities that you're gonna be missing out on. All that child labor. Alright, well, I gotta give this guy some mana. Now let's keep mezzing it, I guess. Okay, Grit. But yeah, I was the same regarding the champion versus Voiden when they did the one-day playtest. I didn't get very far. I kind of forgot about it because it was like in the middle of Sunday for me, which is not really a good playtime day for me. I was doing shit. And I remembered like late in the day, I was like, oh shit, I got this like one-day stress test thing, and I fumbled around. I mean, it was good to learn. Like, this is literally my first time playing the game. I had no idea what to do, and I was like clicking. Yeah, basically, I was the same. I got to level 3 in the Enchanter area, and I was like, what is happening? I didn't know what to do, where to go. I was fumbling around, clicking on the wrong things. I think I died like 100 times. Yeah. Yeah, it was very dark. I was like, why is it so dark? What's going on in this game? And yeah, I fumbled around. I think I got to level 3, and I was like, okay, this is, you know, like, I had a taste, and it was confusing, and I didn't know anything, but it kind of made me want to play it more. Because part of it was, you know, the appeal of, wow, there's a whole big wide world out there. There's a whole lot of shit in this game that I don't know and I need to discover. So obviously, you know, like spells and crafting and everything, I had like no idea what was going on. So yeah, I got to level 3 and I was like, alright, you know, that was fun. And there was another stress test, and I think I made it to level 4. I also, you know, just played for like half a day when I got around to finally logging on, patching it up, starting to play, and I was like, alright, cool. So I got to level 4, so this was like my second run through, and this time I found it a little bit easier, so, you know, I kind of had a little bit of an idea. Yeah. I kind of had a little bit of an idea what to do, so it was a bit easier second time around, and then when the champion stuff launched, I missed out on the first day or two, because, you know, once again, it was the weekend and I had stuff to do. And then I hopped on, and yeah, the rest is history. I started playing, Had a really good time. So once again, this is my third playthrough, and I found the first 4 levels, maybe 5 levels, to be relatively easy going. But then I noticed how slow the EXP was, so it was quite slow. I didn't really get any groups or anything. It took a while to get into it. And then I think I had like a group or 2, and everything kind of clicked into place. It was a lot of fun. Killed some stuff. Alright, man. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by, Mr. Too Tired. And looking forward to you arguing some more on Discord. Make sure to keep posting that calendar. Remember, kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Is this right? We're counting to 7? Did I miss a number? Is there a number I'm not aware of? Counting 7. There it is. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep up the good work. Just don't get banned when you argue too much. Not calling people the F word. Wouldn't wanna say the big naughty word. There's children in the house. Yeah, if they said you would get, 7 times 24 hours of playtime, that makes sense. But no, they literally said you get to play from this date to this date. Go to any fucking travel agency, and 7 days means, half days, partial days, whatever. I mean, they could easily make it up to the champion testers if the servers are nice and stable, because I think, initially when they launched, they had to ensure that there was enough servers and they didn't know what to expect, how many people would hop on, etc. So now that they have an idea of population and server stability and that kind of stuff, maybe if they want to make it up, they could give them an extra 12 hours and shut them up. It's not going to be the end of the world. So if they just launch it a little bit early and give them like extra 12 hours, then that should completely kill that thread of people whining. yeah, 3 days. Like, same with any fucking Airbnb booking. You come in, and it's like 3 p.m. check-in, and then you gotta be out by 10 a.m. It's just how it is, man. Just fucking welcome to the real world. If you leave your house, you'll find that that's how it is. Like every hotel, 2 p.m. check-in, 10 a.m. check-out. That's it. That's the best you're gonna get. Yeah. You can try marching in there at like 9 in the morning and be like, I booked it for today. Today starts at midnight. Just show up at midnight on the day you booked it and like fucking demand to be let in. See how that works out for you. Yeah, I've had that before. I've had a late booking, and even if you're leaving at 2 in the morning, you still gotta pay for the day. So that's just how it is. But yeah, I mean, of course, rangers can use other weapons, not just bow and arrow, so makes sense. But yeah, I've had a few times where like I arrive at my destination at like 10 p.m. So you got to ask for like a super late check-in instead of the usual 2 p.m. check-in. You arrive at like midnight. But Still gotta pay for the day. That's how it is. Yeah. First day is a 0. You start counting from 0, so it doesn't count. Sorry. Thank you for increasing stakeholder value, though. We appreciate you. You'll get an extra slice of pie, pizza pie, on Friday night. The after work drinks. Thank you for helping us reach $3 billion in sales. You get a cookie. We will give you an extra staple. Thanks for making record profits happen. Yeah, as if that was I don't see these fucking nameplates at all, man. This is like horrific. It's just clutter is unreal. Yeah, imagine affording pizza in this economy. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, let's see if I can pump up the mana. Pump up the jams. Pizza DLC is this the this is the Call of Duty pizza. Fuck, I don't know if you remember Captain Emmy from Pointless Audio back in the day. Like, this was back in the Quake days. He had this like radio show where he was complaining about various Quake-related things and Team Fortress things, and then he had this little skit where he's like, yeah, you order like a Team Fortress pizza. Team Fortress pizza, where like they say they're gonna give you the pizza, but like they never deliver it, and then it's like 3 years late, and then it's not what you asked for. Can I have one of those pizzas? Yeah, it's a blast from the past. He ended up getting his own TV show later because he was quite entertaining, called Attack of the Show, where they just did like video game reviews and content and like computer nerd content and stuff. And he had he had his little show with a very attractive female co-host. Yeah, G4TV, I mean, that was yeah, this very attractive co-host. Yeah, that was her. Morgan Webb. Yep, that's some good nerd content right there. Holy shit. Imagine, imagine tuning into that. His name was Kevin Pereira. So he was Captain Emmy. Captain Immortal. And I think that was like his Quake nickname or something. It didn't age well? No, damn. But yeah, Kevin Pereira, that was Pointless Audio, Captain Emmy, back in fucking 1997 when I was downloading real media clips on dial-up to listen to him. Good times, good times. Two Megans at the same time. Morgan? 2 Morgans at the same time? Fucking A, man. Fucking A. Pew. My nuke's doing 100 damage a pop. Wow. Almost 1/4 of what a rogue backstabs. Come on, EXP, let's go. Halfway through. Getting halfway through the level. Apparently some cool stuff happens at level 14. I gotta get to the same level as Trixid. Alright, yeah, get some beauty sleep so you can argue with more people in Discord. Good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. See you on same bat channel, same bat time. And it's kind of funny how it's like, what, the supporters, the cheap seats? How are they being so vocal? How are they being so chatty? You know, it's like, you just joined. You paid like the smallest amount. And you're all entitled. It's like, in a business, you know, when like 80% of your customers gives you all your revenue, you just gotta, you know, throw away the 20% that are pain in the ass, the difficult customers that you're constantly chasing invoices for, that you're like doing minimal work for. They're always arguing everything, getting blood out of a rock to do any work for them, and they're like the, you know, such a small percentage of your customers. Whereas, you know, the loyal fans are like, yeah, sure, have $1,000. You guys do whatever you want. You guys are great. Keep doing the thing. I get to play for a few hours, I'm happy. And yeah, man, the suggestions on Discord are interesting. There's been a lot of very poorly thought out ideas that basically like never work. I'm guessing they came from WoW or something, or some other garbage MMO that has like the instant gratification reward thing where it's like, oh yeah, I'm a solo class, this should be like Diablo. Yeah, this game is totally like Diablo. Can I have a button that like AE nukes all the mobs? You guys? Like, yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I mean, like, when you start listening to what the people want, they do literally just completely murder the game. You know, when you start doing polls and like, what do you guys want? What would make the game better for you? It's like the immediate answer is, of course, what would make the game easier for me right now, with zero consideration for longevity or sense of progression or sense of community or fucking anything. It's just like, no, how do I make button do more damage right now? For me only and nobody else. But then if everyone says that, then all the ideas are conflicting and contradictory. No, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Just make my button do infinite damage and everyone else can suck it. You get that on EQ emulator servers as well. You know, people like the devs are trying to make custom content and people are like, oh yeah, we should do this, we should do this, we should do this. And then you end up with a server that's complete garbage. Yeah, the D&D guy is like, what are you talking about? My tabletop game from 1947 says I should be able to do this. What are you talking about, dude? What game are you playing? What do you think this is? And like, you know, obviously read nothing about the game mechanics or what the devs intend to do or any sort of balance or like cohesion, like class cooperation and synergies and that kind of shit. It's like, no, no, no. Me press button, me do this. Like, some of them even feel like they've played for like 4 hours total before they gave their feedback. You know, at least I waited until I played for a few days before I started to chime in. And, you know, most of my things are like, I have no idea what the correct answer is, but maybe this might help and make things better, because I played EQ and this system seems to work quite well, and I don't think it's deviating too much about from the game mechanics, just slight improvement and blah blah. But I think the devs are busy just trying to make more content, to be honest, because players want more content. So there's like 20 more zones to be released. So just pump out some content and then do some tweaks later. Give us some more different areas. Give us some snow. Give us some mountains. Give us some. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice. So we've got Discord, which slows down the spell casting, but it still makes the spells hurt a lot. Maybe some kind of a little, yeah, like a reduce, decrease incoming damage by 30% or something. That'd be quite nice. Kind of like the Cleric Barrier, I guess, but for spells. I think that something like that's a valid idea. Make us a bit more utility. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the dialogues should wear plate. It's like, yeah, cool, you want them to be even more OP? Why don't you make shamans fucking wear plate and why not give them AE res and like teleport as well? Like, why not? But yeah, I think like one of the things that's lacking is masteries, and it does feel like the spell progression could use a bit of work. For example, I feel there's a little bit too many spells and abilities. You're like level 10 or 15 or whatever, and you've got so many spells and so many abilities, and because it feels like they're just piling on random ideas, some of them don't really work very well. So they could probably consolidate and remove things that are unused. I hope they're collecting data. Like, oh, this spell is cast all the time, but this spell is not cast very much. So some kind of data on what spells people are casting. So they can see that some spells are total garbage, or like, someone may cast it a few times just to try it out and then realize that, oh, this actually sucks. Then they never cast it again. So some of the spells could use a rework. They did ask for a massive lot of feedback, saying, what abilities are useless, what abilities need tweaking, and then literally everyone responded, saying everything. What needs fixing? Everything warrior. Literally anything. So, see that pH. I want to see what this pH is. Where we go? Over there, Vengeful Spirit. Okay, cool. Alright, good to know. Oh, the link? No, I didn't get a link. Was the link in which Discord? Was it in Discord or in the chat here? Ah, there we go. Alright, cool. Sweet. That worked. I'll click it later because it's a virus, right? Cutting the veil.
Kind of, placing these, in a sense, these customized locations that have, certain effects that you want there according to what's being done there, and vice versa. So But then also you have the formations, which allow for very
Yeah, cool. Totally a virus. Just latest. It's the Pegasus spyware. Yeah, cool. This is 9 months ago. Talk about Pantheon's tank classes. Yeah, this will be good. This will be good to understand a bit more. I never got around to watching these clips because like I haven't been following the game very much until I got a chance to play recently, because all your VIPs have been playing for a while, and you've been up in the discussions. And who left the group? Oh God! 3 mobs! No! Save me! What do we lose? Damn, tank and cloth armor. That's some monk P99 action right there. Alright, next mob, get this guy, please. Please. Alright, I gotta bounce this aggro. Don't tase me, bro. But yeah, I haven't been keeping up with all the dev streams and the gameplay mechanics and the, you know, like, goals and plans and stuff. I only really joined once I was able to play. So once, in December and January when they had those stress tests, that's really when I kind of jumped back in. Because I was checking it out back in like 2016, 2017 for like a little bit, reading up a little bit here and there. But because I couldn't play anything, I had no idea. Like the game was too early in development. I literally had no idea what was going to happen and how I was going to play, and I figured may as well wait until it's more fleshed out and more built out, because, you know, I'm not going to be giving the devs information on how to make their own game, so I had to wait till something was playable. And now that I can play, now that I'm in the game, doing the stuff, doing the things, now I can start to read up and get some more info about what the devs want to do, how the game's going to work. And I have not played a tanking class yet because I know that they're gear dependent, like Sam and EQ. You know, if you play a plate tank class, then pretty much like what you can do is dependent on what gear you have. You know, if you have no AC, so no like armor, then you're gonna get killed. If you don't have good weapons, then you're not gonna be able to hold aggro. And I know that starting fresh into the game with no money and no knowledge, I would definitely not have any weapons or any armor. So I decided to stick to a casting class because, you know, as long as you don't get hit, you can still cast your spells. So you can avoid pulling aggro, then you have ability to at least nuke and stuff. And in EQ, you could play a caster naked, so, you know, you may not be the most optimal from a spell mana pool and, you know, focus effects and all that crap, but at least you could still just be naked and play the caster. And, you know, if I get a little bit of money and figure out how to trade skills and shit like that, then eventually I could maybe have some armor and some weapons to twink up tank, and then I could play a tank. Alright, night-night's too tired. Thank you for hanging around. But, yeah, need a... Oh, really? They get a bonus for selling and buying cheaper? How come? Is this because of charisma? Okay. There we go, big money. Infinite money glitch. Hopefully there's some pieces of armor that buy and sell for the wrong amounts, and then I can just buy and sell them and then get banned for exploiting. Yeah. Yeah, the shaman pets are definitely OP. So yeah, a good first class here would be shaman, because they're OP as fuck, because they can heal and tank and have a pet that does DPS. And yeah, if you like farming nodes, so if you want to do harvesting and stuff, I think having a shaman with the Wind Strider buff is also very, very good. Because you can move around quick and hop around and harvest things and whatever. So shamans would be a good harvesting class to get more money and do trade skills and whatever. But yeah. Really, I didn't know about the vendor bonus, but I guess, you know, everything still seems pretty expensive. Like, trying to buy your spells at the moment, they cost me like 20-something silver each, and here I am scrounging fucking whatever garbage loot I get. I'm like, whoopee, this sells for 1 silver, I'm rich. So sometimes I go to town and I buy like a few things. And I think I'm hot shit if I sell, 20 silver worth of items, and then that's like 1 spell worth. So it's pretty tough going. Yeah, the crafting stuff is interesting. I try to spend, I had a bunch of crap in the bank, so I was harvesting and collecting like wood and ores and a few gems and stuff, and then I went to try to like use it up a little bit to clear up some space, figure out what can I raise? Can I raise blacksmithing, and how does that work? This is a nice little temporary mantle. And then, yeah, it took a little while to figure out, like, what combines into what, and then I think I combined a bunch of crap wrong, so a bunch of all my lumps of Asherium, I think I wasted them by combining them incorrectly into bars of Asherium or whatever, like ingots or whatever. And I had a bunch of copper nuggets that I made into copper ingots, which is not what I wanted. So then I fumbled around. I managed to raise my blacksmithing a little bit, but that didn't really achieve the purpose that I wanted. And then I had all these copper ingots that I couldn't use for smithing anymore. So I ended up looking up like jewelry to try to like make some shit. And it seemed like there was some things I could make, and then one thing required like celestium dust, and then one thing required like gems and shit. So I spent some gems and tried to make a few things and fumble around, and in the end like didn't really get very far. I think I got my jewelry skill to what did I get? 8 out of 39. And then I was like, alright, I'm gonna leave jewelry for another time. I still have some gems and stuff, but I just don't know what makes what. Nothing seemed useful. Yep. Pet class is always really good for an early choice as well. Like on Project Quorum, the EQ emulator server that came after P99 and came after TAKP, so they, were doing like a progression kind of thing using the EQ Maker code. Mages were just the most OP class, so the dev kind of had a suspicion that mages would be a little bit powerful, so I think he made their pet not as strong, and he made them like have a big penalty. So if pets got the kill or did most of the damage or something, there was like a big penalty, like you only got half the EXP, or maybe even less. Maybe like pet would take like 60% of the EXP or something like that. And even despite that, the pet classes were very strong. But yeah, mages were just dominating the pet classes because they were just, you know, you could summon a new pet as the previous one was dying, and you could, you know, cast nukes, and the pet was actually really good at tanking. So, you know, because everyone was untwinked, everyone had garbage items and weapons, and you know, your main tanks were fucking in like rusty or bronze, fine steel weapons, like total garbage. The pet was like a better tank. So, you know, like a mage could tank things just as well as the main tank. Wait, we've got to replace warrior. How's that? How's that for timing? Level 11. Sick. Yeah, nice. So you are pretty familiar with the EQ Mech vibes. Man, I'm getting some lag here. I don't know what's lagging me. What's lagging me so bad? Got a couple of people here. Oh, no hate from healing pets, nice. Yeah, I don't think you get hate on TKP. I think that's the mechanic, is you pretty much, we did a test on, there's one fight, Ginto, you may be familiar with Ginto in Plane of Earth, where aggro control is really important because the mob hits like a fucking truck, like hits for 3k. And aggro is really important to manage because the mob constantly blurs, and you know you have to like manage threat. And one of the things that you can do is summon a pet and heal your pet with pet heals and stuff. And even like I guess cleric and druid heals. I don't think they really do much for pets. I'm not sure on that, but I think you know, you could heal pets freely. You don't have to worry about aggro, basically. And for any of the players, you had to use those no aggro shaman and druid heals. So that was like the catch is and I'm getting some lag. I'm trying to cast these spells and everything's a bit delayed. Who's the leader? Am I the leader? No. Yeah? Ah, I am. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think we need deep sus, but I mean, I don't know, there's no penalty. Getting more people. But, I don't know if they're buddies. I don't know, is Shaman DPS? See if we can get a DPS replacement. Yeah, this Shammy's doing quite well on the heals. Especially if I'm feeding it mana. Haha, Buzz! Training a ranged ally. That'd be the dream. That'd be nice if they recreated that experience of Buzz running around quickly. Training people with hill giants. And, if ranges can be the sacrifice. That'd be nice. Yeah, from EQ, bods were always notoriously broken. They were always a problematic class. Yeah, the AFK bod. Just play Mana Song, man. Just be in a corner AFK, play some Mana Song. This is a lot of buffs. I got 3 Shaman buffs on. No melody, only manual twisting, huh? You gotta manually get repetitive strain injury. It's the only way. Oh. Alright, pump some mana. Getting some sweet out-of-group EXP. Out-of-group DPS with these shaman pets. All right. Yeah, I think the main issue is really like if I'm stacking 1,000 hit points and whatever, getting 2 decks. Can't even click it off. Oh yeah, I can. All right. Let's right click to click him off. Oops. Right. Clicked off the wrong buff. Oh no, I clicked off the wrong buff. Too good of a pull, my man. Yeah, I'm just testing this extra fire resist buff. That's it. Science. I'm doing it for science. Yeah, I gotta get some food and stuff. I'm getting real hungry. As much as I hate to turn down EXP, EXP is good times. Yeah. Mhm. Not getting any responses from these two shamans though. I'll invite him to group, see what he says. Invite to group, let's go people, let's go. Let's take these invites. What are you guys up to? Do you want to join or not? Or are you just training a dog? That's a shaman. There's no druids in this game yet. It's shamans only. So the only pet class is shamans at the moment. Hey, Crash, what up, buddy? Yeah, I've been grinding. I've been grinding for a few hours now, and I got like 2 bubbles of EXP. Tough going. It's tough going. It's in EQ. I would have got like 10 AAs by now, but unfortunately, all I have is fucking quarter of a level. Then there's some people that are cheating right now. They're stacking buffs and killing some red cons and getting like 3 levels a day. What a lot of baloney. Oh, cam froze? Alright, thanks, I'll fix it. And oh, don't break my nails. Definitely don't do that. Yeah, I don't know why my camera's doing that. It just seems to freeze like sometimes it's good for like 4 hours and then sometimes it freezes like twice in half an hour. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to yeah, no, that was that was a bug. Don't know what's up. Yeah, I'm just gonna get my shotgun and just gonna no good no more. It's starting to limp. It's limping around. Definitely don't look at me for getting my shit crafted. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm leveling. I'm getting some EXP as well, but I gotta get some fucking food. I'm hungry, and I got stuff to do. As much as I wanna play forever, I have to sleep and eat. much to my disappointment. Look at all these wolf pets. What the fuck is going on here? Let me see, who is this? Andal. It's an hotel. We buffing, yeah, man. Well, it was taking all the buffs and getting banned. That's what we done. Stack it up. Sweet. Alright, we got a replacement. But, oop. Mez. These cheeky little devils. Hopefully they have it. Hopefully, they're not gonna get riggedy wrecked by, multiple pools. You can't see a pet because there's 4 wolves. Inside you, there are 4 wolves. Alright, let's take a little. I don't know where all these wolves come from. Yeah, man, taunt works really well in this game. Almost too well. Yeah, your eclipse books. I was about the same, man. I woke up and it was like, it was like 6 in the morning. I looked outside and it was just clouds. I don't even know if I could see it in the northern hemisphere. Probably not. Probably not how this works. But yeah. No eclipse for me. Haha, right, did it. Oh, that'd be fun. From the airplane would look great. There'd be no clouds. You'd be seeing a very clear picture. It's just trying to see who to give leader to. Two owls, go once, going once, going twice. Big money, big money, big money. Got some reps. Wish you could change the Reeve. Oh, Spellslinger.
Plus,
Oh.
Chopper Dave.
Heyo! Thanks for the follow. Awesome, nice. Thank you for the follow. I don't know why they're a little sub with the dogs, but I took a screenshot. I like it. Plus, Shopper Dave. Heyo! Thanks for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Love your work. Alright, cool. So I'll see if there's somebody else to raid that's playing Pantheon that I can pass it on to. Maybe not. Don't see anyone doing Pantheon content, so I may need to raid another game or whatever. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chatting. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, Crush. And these guys will hopefully be able to carry on when they arrive. They get my replacements and the pally arrives and stuff. Oop. Spellslinger, Wandering Spirit, Mezzin. Alright. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna duck out, leave, yeah. I wish there was better, like, tell mechanics. I'm just gonna camp out here, because, I think it's a good spot to chill at. I don't have to sell, I think I'll go to the bank space. I can just come back here and hopefully join the Manor group again, and I will go and raid Sephiroth or something. I'll raid. Yeah. I'm off. Thanks for tuning in. Good night, and good luck. Until next time.